want to say to your Democratic senator colleagues who voted, who defected, and what do you want to say to
humility.
Senator Schumer?
I mean, well, I will say no. The climate in D.C. is, it's pretty chilling. Try to connect we'll use some vernacular around here at COP30. Look, I'm not. There's some humility and grace. I'm not coming in to punch anybody in the face, but I'm not pleased that in the face of this invasive species that is Donald Trump, who's completely changed the rules of the game, that we're still playing by the old rules of the game. And in my core, I'm just I'm stunned.
How hard was it for you to make that shift to mirror or mimic Trump in his
Easy to do, because we wanted to put as you suggest, a mirror up to the absurdity of the President of the United States dressing up as the Pope, of the absurdity of all cap tweets. 9-10-year-olds wouldn't be allowed to conduct themselves with this behavior. And the fact that it offended so many of those that sit there and the propaganda networks and others, it offended them, was precisely the reason we needed to do it, to call it out. It was becoming normalized. It's become so absurdly socialized. So yeah, I put up a Patriot site. I put up a Patriot site that included signature series knee pads for the law firms, for the universities, for the media outlets, for corporate leaders. Where the hell are they right now? Selling out to Donald Trump. It's selling out our republic, our democracy, that next year will, we hope, enjoy the 250th anniversary of this historic project of our founding fathers. So I'm really more alarmed than it appears the 8 members of my party are in the United States Senate. I'm much more alarmed about the future of our country and the world we're trying to build than they are. And that's why I'm here. Not just identifying a problem, but iterating and trying to solve it. That's what my Prop 50 represented. That's what our social media is representing. That's what our 45 lawsuits against the Trump administration are representing. That's what our extension of the cap and trade, and honestly, one of the reasons we got it done this year, represents a positive alternative vision and an exercise of leadership in the absence of leadership, and trying to assert ourselves as a stable and reliable partner on the world stage on one of the most important challenges of our time. Simultaneous crisis, democracy back home, and climate crisis globally.
In terms of your social media and his, I believe in the last day or two you've talked about dementia. Are you suggesting a 25th Amendment situation?
No, I'm not. And I'm not. Look, I just find the hyperbolic nature of Trump and those his acolytes about Sleepy Joe. And here's the President of the United States falling asleep at the Resolute desk. He's clearly not the same Trump. And I don't say that lightly. I say that with intimate appreciation. I mean, spent 90 minutes with him in the Oval Office a few months ago, and phone calls, and I worked with him in his first administration. He's a different person. And I think he's excused. I think we grade him on the curve in ways we didn't the prior president. So I am challenging, again, that notion, sort of a lazy punditry, an unwillingness to, I think, call balls and strikes, because we tend to excuse, it connects to the social media, we tend to excuse his behavior in remarkable ways where we would never excuse other behavior along those same lines.